why Jesus said, all this stuff that I've done, greater things shall you do. So that we began to embody it. Jesus came on the scene and said, hey, God, I and my Father are one. That's the same thing you can say. I and my Father are one. Now, I know this takes time. It takes time in meditation. It takes time in study. Even sometimes it even takes time for it to become important to us. Because a lot of times we don't see God as important until we get in trouble. I need you, Lord, to come see me. Oh, Lord, everything's going crazy. Now we need God. Then we can focus on God. Then we can study. Now we stay in prayer because we're in trouble. But brothers and sisters, I'm encouraging you today, don't have to be in a fix. Go now. Come with this teaching. Come with this teaching and the idea of unity, not separation from God. Knowing that God is with you at all times. And I don't care what happened in the last 10 or 15 years. I don't care what happened to your job. I don't care what happened to your health. It comes down to right now. What can God do about it now? We can't go back in time and fix it. We got to fix it now. And if we embody the notion, not just, and this is the thing about this, it's not just an idea, it's not just a notion, it's a reality. God is in all places at all times in all things. And when we fully embody that, we know that God is just as concerned as we are about the situation. And as a matter of fact, God wants to flip it upside down and make it a whole lot better, but we won't allow him to. Because we got him in the box. Over yonder, in heaven, up there, over there. And that whole idea of separation from God, not seeing his presence in everything, then brings on the assignment of the negative stuff that happens to us to somebody else. Guess who that is? Who the other one? The devil. Now we don't see God in everything. We don't see God in every situation. Now we got to assign the other stuff to somebody else. Now we got the devil. That's what Adam and Eve did. See, they wrote the story after it happened. After they ate all the stuff up and had to move, then they went back and wrote the story and said, well, now God must have told us not to eat some of that stuff. He must. And look, and this is how closely the text of that story is aligned to our diet. Listen to this. They ate the vegetation and it ran out. And they had to move, so they knew that some of it was sacred. So then when their two children go to sacrifice to God, now vegetation is no longer acceptable. Cain offers up vegetation. Abel offers up meat. Now man has gone from just eating vegetation, he's now eating meat. So he said, it was unacceptable because if we eat up all that vegetation, we're going to have to move again, so we need to eat some of the animals too. It's so simple. I know it's been taught in a theological way. Well, God had this going on. God was just trying to tell them how to live. And just like with you, he don't want to get into no theological conundrum with you trying to pray in Hebrew and speak in Arabic. Just talk your own language. Be simple with God. Be simple and complex. Let God lead you into the complexities. We sometimes are taught so many different things about God, we don't know how to approach God. Just go before him knowing that you want something better. But see, this is the thing. Don't go to God asking him to tie your shoes when you can tie your own shoes. We expect too little from God sometimes. God, reverse my condition and make me perfectly healthy. That's what I want. That's what my spirit is telling me can happen. That's what my heart says can happen. And when we embody that, we become as God. Little g's, ye are all God's children of the most high God. Yeah. We got to get this notion out of our head when we say you God, you walking around with a wand, waving a wand, doing magic. That ain't God. God is about in life, living, simple life, but being divinely attached to everything. How many people have seen Avatar? The movie Avatar. Lord have mercy, I can't wait to read it. We're going to have a movie day. Y'all got to see Avatar. You got to see it. I'm not doing this in no commercial. Your pastor won't get a dime for you watching it.